Today I am going to bring you behind the scenes of how I hosted my Galentine's Day brunch. And I'll also give you some tips and tricks on how to host without stress. I do this Galentine's Day brunch almost every year and I look forward to it. 2 weeks out before the brunch, I will start making the guest list and the invite. Before that, I always choose a theme. I find making a Pinterest board incredibly helpful for this. For this particular theme of this coquette style Galentine's Day brunch, I was really inspired by Sofia Coppola's Marie Antoinette. I really loved the film and I also really like the hues of the film. They use a lot of pastels and frills and florals. And then I also love the coquette trend right now, so I thought that'd be really nice to tie those two together. I've decided my theme and picked a date. I start inviting people and then I kind of look through what I have already and see if I'm missing any pieces or need anything that could add to the environment. Depending on how many people RSVP, I might need extra cutlery. For this, I wanted ornate cutlery and specific styles of dishes, so I did have to do a little bit of shopping. Also didn't have enough serving platters and I wanted to get something a little special for this. So I got these beautiful secondhand platters. One is from Lenox and it's a vintage one, and the other one is from Wedgwood. Highly recommend going to thrift shops or even searching on eBay if there's a specific piece of china that you want to acquire. After I have made the guest list and sent out invites, I will then start curating the menu. Depending on how many people are coming to your event, you might opt for like a sit down thing, or maybe you want to do like a little snacking sesh. For me, I find that for appetizers, I usually do them standing up or like cocktail style, and then I'll have different entrees for like a sit down thing. And for the menu, I highly recommend making dishes that you're comfortable with. And if you do want to make a new dish, limit it to no more than 1 to 2 new dishes. This is because you don't want to try making a completely new menu and not experiment or not have enough time experimenting and be completely stressed. For the menu, I had charcuterie, cheese, and crudité for appetizers and snacking. Then I had a tomato, peach, and burrata salad, mint chicken kebabs, and also a green bean salad. Also had bread, butter, and a pasta salad. For dessert, I made chocolate dipped strawberries. I got a fruit tart and I baked a cake. Oh, and I also got these adorable heart-shaped macarons. About 1 week out, I will start cleaning. It's found that it is a lot easier to tidy along the week. That way it doesn't feel as tiresome if you're just doing it a little bit at a time. A week before is also when I start curating the playlist. I love curating music for parties. I think that it's very fun to set the mood. And if you want the playlist, I will link it below. And so about this time, the packages of extra goodies will have arrived, and so I'll start unboxing them and categorizing them. I will also start making my checklist of everything I have to do leading up to the party. This includes reminders, grocery shopping, and everything else. I am also making specialty ice. I got these really pretty floral ice cubes, so I spent a full week before just prepping them. I also chose my outfit ahead of time, and I think that choosing it a little bit ahead of time gives you enough time in case you need extra accessories. Now it is 2 days before the event, and this is when I go grocery shopping. Reason why I don't go grocery shopping the day before is because this is a noon event, and I find that going grocery shopping and food prepping all in the same day is a little bit too much for me. The day before the event is mostly spent on cooking and food prep, and if they don't have anything at the grocery store, I can be fully prepared. I have my grocery list, and so I will hit up a few different stores just to get everything, to get the flowers, to get the drinks. After I go grocery shopping, I might do some light prep, which means probably like trimming the flowers, storing everything. And at this point, I will make paper menus and name cards and decide where everyone will sit. I like to do seating arrangements based off of someone you know and maybe someone new. That way you'll feel a little bit familiar, but you'll also meet a new friend. It is now the day before and I will be doing my floral arrangements. Because I'm prepping the flowers the day before, I like to choose hardier flowers that can last for a few days. After I do my floral arrangements, this is when I do all of the meal prepping. Anything you can make ahead of time time, I highly recommend you do, because there is nothing like scrambling at the last minute. So what I will make ahead of time is I will make the pasta salad, the green bean salad. I will also wash and cut all the veggies for the crudité platter, and I will pre-cut all of the cheeses for the charcuterie platter. Might even make all of the platters ahead of time, that way I can just unwrap them the morning of. Also decided last minute to make bruschetta, so I did that as well. I will make the tomato portion of that so I can combine it in the morning. And then for the kebabs, I will marinate them the night before. You can also just make a lot of them at once. We'll also pre-skewer them, because all I need to do from then is pop them in the oven right before the event. Goal, if you're making so many dishes, is to make them as easy as you can the day of. Anything you can pre-chop, anything you can put into a bowl, anything that you can make ahead of time will save you so much stress in the morning. I will also prep the bar cart so that it's more functional. That way I can serve drinks really easily. I will put all the ingredients I need to make drinks right on the cart. I am also a really big fan of setting the table the night before. I just think that it gives you more creativity in case there's something you want to add, something you want to subtract, and you know exactly how it'll look when you wake up. Hey, now it is the day of the event, and it is really important on this day that you are as relaxed as you can be, because there is nothing worse than being stressed and not being able to fully enjoy the party. To be honest, most of your friends won't even notice if there's a mishap that happened. You just have to have a very calm demeanor throughout this whole day. I woke up really early and I made chocolate dipped strawberries, because that's something that has to be prepared the day of. And then I also frosted my cake in the morning, because that's also something that you should do the day of. Then I got ready. I usually get ready an hour before the event just so I look fresh. Then I take all of the appetizers out. I also start the music about an hour before anyone gets there, just so I know that the system is set up. And I also just like having the music on. And I had so much fun hosting. This is how I hosted my Galentine's Day brunch, and I hope that this gives you a lot of inspiration. I know that for some people hosting can seem very daunting, but honestly it is so fulfilling. I love hosting my friends and just making them feel warm and like loved. And tag me if you host anything. I want to see all of your posts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.